Good morning, everyone. It's so good to see so many residents here. I wonder why you're here.
Yes.
Well, we had a shower of blessing this morning, and now we have the sun coming out, and hopefully we'll be able to spread some good news this morning. Since taking office as transport minister, I've heard from residents from Morgan's Road, Cubs Hill Road, Keith Hall Road, Cedar Hill, Harbor Road, and of course, Henson Island. One person in particular bothered me both day and night, and that is the Member of Parliament for Constituency 25, Ianthea Simmons. She would not let me sleep. She would say, "Minister, we must find a way. We cannot leave the residents to fend for themselves." MP Simmons' request was that what can be done to increase the service on the Pink Road. We listened, we heard you, and now we are acting. There are moments in life when you question if it's the right thing to do. Should you be kind? Should you be selfless? Should you help? The answer to me is always yes. George Bernard Shaw said, "I'm of the opinion that my life belongs to the whole community. And as long as I live, it is my privilege to do for it whatever I can. I want to be thoroughly used up when I die. For the harder I work, the more I live." The ministry and the Department of Marine and Port Services have been working very diligently to find a resolution and make the necessary service changes to assist the residents who rely on the Pink Road ferry. I'm pleased to announce today the Pink Road will have increased service and hours of operation to commence operation on March the 6th, 2023. Currently, the schedule is commuter-based and only provides services during the morning rush hour, 3 runs, and the afternoon rush hour, 4 runs, from Monday to Friday. To accommodate the requests from the riding public, the new Pink Road schedule will now include the following: operation 10 times per day from Monday to Saturday. 4 runs have been added to cover the late morning to noonday. The Saturday service will added at the request of the riding public. With the new budget coming on board, the ministry will add on Sundays, so you all can get to church. They will do the additional added schedule. Minister of Transport, I know that public transportation is vital for our residents and visitors. We have visited and done the work to improve the route. I don't want to say it will also bother me. With their concerns, particularly the area MP, who has been persistent. I never had anybody be more persistent than this young lady. I want to take this opportunity to highlight the crew who operate the Pink Road ferry. Many of them approach me advocating for their regular passengers. It is of mutual interest to marine port and people who rely on service to increase operation. I did not realize that many of them learn how to actually operate a ferry on the Pink Road. So to drive a ferry. I'll be on the Pink Road driving also. Let you know what it is I'm doing, so you won't. Let me take this opportunity to residents that the Marine Port team are visitors with safe and reliable service, encouraging many residents to use service and help us reduce road congestion. As most ferry communities will testify, it is one of the most relaxing ways to get to and from work and school. Within the next 2 weeks, the pink schedule will be published on the Department of Marine and Ports website at marineandport.bm. Thank you, and now I will invite MP Simmons Wade to give a few remarks.
Minister and everyone present. I am beyond excited to be standing here with all of you this morning as the Minister of Transport, Wayne Furbert, announced the government's decision to increase the Pink Line ferry service in March and additional services in April. This is truly a cause for celebration for Warwick residents, Head residents, Henson Island residents, as well as visitors to Bermuda. The increase of ferries this week on Saturday and eventually on Sundays will result in the reduction of activity, fewer emissions that are warming the atmosphere, and parking in Hamilton. As importantly, it will provide a peaceful and scenic ride for commuters, students, seniors, and our visitors. Over the past months, the calls, the emails, and the meetings have been consistent. People requesting the increase in the Pink Line ferry service. I was amazed at the number of people who actually use this ferry line. As the Progressive Labor Party, Warwick Northeast Member of Parliament, I have been consistent in my advocacy on behalf of my constituents since the announcement last year. Minister Furbert's number is actually on my speed dial. The reduction of ferry services negatively impacted so many Warwick and Paget residents, as well as visitors staying in hotels, guest houses, vacation rentals, people without transportation, and most of all, our seniors. After the announcement was made to make the cuts, I decided to take a ride on the Pink Ferry. I have to admit, this is the first time in over 30 years. It was beautiful, and it was a true Bermuda experience. Riders will enjoy the beautiful scenery, the smell of salt water, the gentle waves, the ocean breeze, as long as it wasn't weather like today. You will be in safe hands of the experienced pilot and his amazing friendly crew. I encourage everyone to use the ferry to commute or just to relax, to unwind, and to enjoy our beautiful island on the water. Let's increase the ridership and do our best to protect the environment. The people have spoken, and our government has listened, taken action. Thank you, Minister Furbert. In the words of Ray Charles, Georgia, sweet Georgia, on my mind, the ferry service leads back to you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Just please clarify for me, is this a new set of services, or is it a restoration of a complete restoration of a previous service, half restoration, or this whole new services within this new timetable?
It will be restoration.
Okay, so
Yep.
and
The service was
how long we've been without those services?
probably about year.
We'll ask the people here, how long has it been?
Oh,
yeah.
2 years.
2 years.
2 years we've been without. So today is not an announcement of a new endeavor, it's that we're getting back
Right.
to where you were before the pandemic.
Right.
Okay, thank you. That's my only question. Thank you.
Minister, hello, Sean Holland from the University of I've been writing about the story for about a year now. There was huge anger at the class that were announced over the summer. I know you've had to do to reverse them. How did the government get it so wrong?
They didn't get it wrong. Well, what I mean by that is that every minister from time to time looks at budgets. And the minister of the day had to look at what he had to do. When I became minister, I also, and that was November this year, I felt that was important. As I said, I spoke to the minister, and as other people that lives on the island spoke to me, and we made a decision. I'm a an accounting by trade, and I look at numbers and I can make some things work, and that's what I did.
The government didn't get it wrong, why are they now reversing?
What I mean, they didn't get it wrong. They had to look at the budget at the time, and so the minister made a decision. I have also made a decision, that is to get it back on.
Okay, as Minister of Transport, what's happening with the Boston route?
Oh, he wants to talk about Boston, no. I just want to talk about ferry roads. Well, we can't land a Boston flight on Henson Island, nor on any of the other roads. And as soon as I'm able to announce something, we're working hard on that also. Most people here are happy that we're able to put the big road back on. So I thank again MP Simmons, I thank Michael Fay, I thank yourselves for giving us a call, and we appreciate you doing the work for yourselves. Thank you very much.